Welcome to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We are JeanBookNerd. My name is Rachel.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Kristin.
And for our viewers at home, can you just tell us your name and the role you play in Final Space?
I'm Olan Rogers. I'm the creator.
Okay.
Of course, voice of Gary, Mooncake, and Tribore, and various other characters in the show. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for taking the time to talk with us. First off, and I know you probably get this all the time, but what was your inspiration, your headspace behind creating this amazing little universe?
Yeah.
Because there's always like little triggers and events kind of through your life that just create.
Totally.
What was it? What were?
I mean, it was a lot of things. You know, watching VHS copies of Star Wars as a kid, and watching early Toonami with Dragon Ball Z, and Reboot, and a lot of anime, and kind of really that kind of just different kind of cartoon that I was gravitated towards. I love The Simpsons as well as a kid, but I don't know, I was like Dragon Ball Z, so. Yeah,
so, what would you say the flavor of your show then? What could it possibly be compared to? Because I've heard it compared. I've heard it said that there's nothing like it out there, but I've also heard it compared to kind of like Adventure Time and Futurama and a few things. People kind of grasping. How would you compare it?
I would say it's more in the feature space. Like it's as much as I want to say it's compared to another animation. I mean, you're always going to draw comparisons from other shows because that's the instinct. You want to compare it to something, and even when you pitch something, you have to compare it to something. When we pitched it, we compared it to a lot of movies. Like Star Wars and Star Trek and all this stuff. So when we went into it, even in the writers' room, we never said all the animation stuff. Just put it out of your mind. We're thinking like feature. We're thinking big, and I think that's probably what I would compare it to. Just more in the feature side.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
well, congratulations on the renewal.
Yeah.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
So with the way this one ended, they faced off with Lord Commander, and I don't want to give off too much, but going into season 2, is there any kind of setup you could possibly tell us at all, or is that just way too much so far?
I can't tell too much.
Okay.
Because it's like it's so
spoilery.
Well, you're gonna find out a lot in that first episode.
Awesome. Fantastic. All right, let me get my questions here.
What kind of advice would you give to somebody though who's like wants to eventually create something like you have and start something that people will remember forever? Like what would you say?
I mean that's so tough because it's like so many people try in this industry to kind of actually go out there and pitch something, and
it's hard.
Some of them succeed, some of them fail, some of them fail, then they go off and succeed, and it's like it's just kind of it's such a tough industry to kind of work because the side that everybody sees is the creative side. They don't see the political side that's behind the scenes.
The battles that's
a part of creating the show, So it's like a really big balance that you have to, obviously any network is going to give you notes, and you're going to have to address those notes. You always get notes. Notes are always going to happen. But if there's any advice, I would say just go in with a really strong vision of what you want. Because there's nothing that like excites an executive more than somebody that says, "I know what this is, and this is what it is." Because they don't want to kind of have you come in and say, "Well, this is the idea, and we can do anything." They don't want to hear that. They want to be like, "This is what it is. This is the tone."
Because they don't want to have to do your homework for you.
Exactly.
They want you to have.
Yeah, they want to know that this person has that singular vision of what their show is going to be, or their movie, or whatever it is. And I think that's probably the strongest thing that you could go in with is just that singular vision.
From beginning Final Space, when you first started getting the concepts for it, to this is happening. We're already animating. The cells are recording voices. What was how many years was that process? Was it like, because some people start stuff that takes like 10 years to even be seen. Some people do it within a year. What was, about how long would you say from conceptualization to this is airing right now?
Yeah, this was a little bit of a weird thing because it's like I did a really early proof of concept called Gary Space back in like 2000. I don't even know what it was, like 10 or 11 or something like that. And it was terrible. It was one of the worst things I've ever made. And that was kind of like the groundwork. And then I stopped it 3 episodes in, and I didn't do anything with it for 6 years. And then later I repitched it as something else called Final Space. And I did that with New Form. We did a little proof of concept for a very small amount of money. And basically from there, it was kind of going out and pitching it. So it was probably all together, excluding the Gary Space thing, probably like 2.5 years. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Yeah, it's a long time ago still.
But Gary Space.
Yeah. Now with Gary Space, we're talking like 8 years or something like that. Yeah.
So Gary Space was like the one-off, like beginning first thing. Where did that air on like anything? Was that YouTube?
Just my YouTube.
Or,
it's pretty bad. I wouldn't watch it.
No, do you have a YouTube presence at all? Did you get a start? I know a lot of people nowadays get a big start on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, I had done online videos for like 12 years, so I definitely got a little bit of a...
Were you on vintage YouTube?
Yeah.
Like original YouTube?
No, I was 2005.
Okay, all right. So you remember all the vintage YouTube back in
I've
the
seen
day.
them all come and go. Here I am, still
standing.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
You said that you are the curator, but you also voice some of the characters.
Yeah.
Was it something you always planned on voicing the characters, or?
Well, basically, like when I did the proof of concept, I had to voice all the characters because I gave every single cent to the animation studio, so I had no money to hire any voice actors at all. So I did the voice for Lord Commander, Mooncake, all the like side characters, Gary, and like the characters I couldn't get, I just didn't have them talk because it was like I only had so much money and so much animation money that you like if you have a mouth flap, it costs more money. You make a move, it costs more. So I had to come up with a creative way to tell that story. And then when we pitched it, I did a lot of the acting. I acted out scenes as Gary, and then I also did Mooncake and then a lot of these other characters just got tacked on because I would do voices in the room as we were writing it, and they're like, "You got to do it now." Like Tribore was one I did at the table read, and everybody was just loving him, and I was like, "I guess I'm doing Tribore." I didn't really necessarily want to do Tribore, but that's what just kind of happened. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's good. Who are some of your favorite voice actors?
Well, one of them in the room, freaking Tom Kenny, man. He's SpongeBob. He's been in everything, man. It's like freaking every single cartoon that I've seen, there's always a Tom Kenny
voice
credit in it.
acting royalty right there.
Yeah. And we had John DiMaggio on it, which is, I mean, he's so freaking funny. I've been trying to find a character for him. So, but yeah, there's so many good ones.
Yeah.
Do you have any like other upcoming projects that are in the works, or things that you kind of want to get started that have?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always working on something else because that's just from the online creator mentality that I have. Like, you're at such a fast pace. You're like, I did a video. Okay, what's the next idea?
Yeah.
So I have like too many ideas. It's ridiculous at this point.
Keep busy.
Just keep them busy.
Exactly.
Hey, how's it going? How you doing, man?
Super late, sorry.
Super late. You're tardy. Get the hell out of here. No, it's all good. Yeah.
What are like some of your, I guess, most memorable moments while doing this? Because it's obviously different from.
Well, I think obviously it was one of my favorite moments was recording with Ron Perlman, and
That's awesome.
I wasn't supposed to record with him.
Yeah.
I was just like a lot of actors just like to record by themselves. So I was just chilling, and somebody just mentioned, "Hey, you want to record with Owen?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, I guess I'm doing this." So I get in there, and it's like a really emotional scene too. Like for the first one, it's like. It's really emotional, so I'm acting with Ron Perlman in this really emotional scene, and after it, he kind of fist bumps me. I'm like, oh my god, it's fist bump Hellboy. So, and then he did it again at the end of it. So I got 2 fist bumps from Ron Perlman.
From Hellboy.
And I will always remember that.
That's really
amazing.
Have there ever been like times where it kind of got difficult to do certain things, like while they like, I guess hiring people or working with actors? Like, was it ever hard for you to like?
As far as working with actors?
Yeah, or like working with them with characters, I guess. Like.
What do you mean?
Like, oh my god, how do I explain it? How do I explain it? It's like, when.
What were some of the toughest parts of developing and conceptualization, from casting actors to getting into the studio? What were some like just hiccups that you thought maybe that this just isn't gonna work? Maybe. Did you ever feel like you were gonna give up?
No.
Never.
No,
I love that
dream scenario. I was like, no matter how hard it gets, I'm gonna ride it out.
I love that, and I feel like that right there is success right there because you're not gonna give up.
Yeah.
But what were some of the bumps that were just really frustrating?
Yeah, well, I think one of the big things is, and this is not necessarily a negative thing or a bad thing. It was just a lot of the times when we get a lot of writers for the first season, their instinct immediately was like, we're going to write Rick and Morty or Futurama, And constantly I'm like, we're not writing these two shows.
Yeah.
It's a completely different thing. And it was just a really hard concept to get across to people because it's, like I said, people compare it to something, and they have to compare it to something. Not a lot of people watch sci-fi movies, so it was kind of hard to give them homework, But it was that, and just a lot of the politics of it. There's a lot of that people don't really know.
Well, I think they're about to switch us around.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much. Yeah.
So,
do I talk into this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
do you want just keep it like this?
Yeah, whichever. Congratulations, second season.
Yeah.
You guys absolutely turned my heart.
Yeah.
First season.
Yeah.
I'm really upset with you guys about avocado.
Hey, what can we do?
So just a really silly question because you're about to leave.
Yeah.
I know Quinn's and Gary's date was that end of the world situation, but if it wasn't the end of the world, what would their first date be?
Ooh, I don't know. I think it was always going to be the end of the world.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.